In the last session, we learnt about nouns. Nouns, that is, names of places, of living beings, and non living beings. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend going back and watching it first because today's topic builds directly on that. In this video, we are going to take the next step and learn about pronouns. Think of this as brushing up your basic grammar in a clear and simple way. So, what are pronouns? Pronouns. So, pronouns are words that replace the noun to avoid repeating the same noun again and again and again. For example, imagine you're talking about your friend Rahul and you tell me, Rahul is my friend. Rahul has a great sense of humor. Rahul loves football. Instead of repeating the word Rahul, Rahul, Rahul over and over again, can we say, Rahul is my friend, he has a great sense of humor, and he loves football. Doesn't that sound better? So here, he is a pronoun. So I, he, she, it, whatever replaces a noun are all pronouns. Today we'll learn about the German Personalpronomen, personal pronouns. So let's begin. Los geht's. Pronouns are of three types: first person, second person, and third person. So what's a first person pronoun? Let's have a look. First person, that's the speaker. I. So the person who's holding the conversation is the first person. And how would he address himself? As I. And in German, we call it ich. Repeat after me. Ich. So that's first person singular. First person singular. First person, that's the speaker, plus one or more people. So ich und Lisa und Jürgen. So I and Lisa and Jürgen. Together, it's we. And in German, we call it wir. Wir. It's W-I-R. But we pronounce it as wir. The R at the end is always silent. So when someone says wir, that may also include the listener. But remember that when we say wir, the speaker is always a part of that group. So it could be the speaker and the listener, or it could be speaker and someone else. But the speaker is always a part of that. And then we say wir, we. Second person. Second person is the person with whom the speaker is holding a conversation. So the second person is the person with whom the speaker is speaking. And when we talk to someone, how do we address them? We call them you. In German, we have two different words for you, an informal and a formal you. An informal you would be du. Du. So when we are in an informal conversation with someone younger to us, to our friend, or someone very close to us, we would address them as du. But when we are in a formal conversation with someone senior to us, someone elder to us, or someone who's not very known to us, then we would address them as Z. Z. For those who know Hindi, tum and aap. So tum is du and aap is Z. So Z is the formal you. Second person plural. So when the speaker is speaking to more than one person, he is addressing more than one person, then he would address them as ear. That's you all. Ear. Again here, the R at the end is silent and also the H is not very distinct. It's ear. Ear. Say it after me. Ear. You all. Third person. So the third person is someone whom the speaker and the listener are discussing, about whom they are holding a conversation, but the third person does not participate in the conversation. So he may be around and listening, or he may not be there at all. He may not even know that the conversation is happening. So a person who is not a part of that conversation is a third person. A classic example would be when we gossip about someone. Ist das Tobi? Ist das Tobi? Ist that Tobi? Ja. Ich glaube, das ist er. Yes, I think that's him. Toby may not even be aware that you're discussing him. So here, Toby is a third person. Er. He. Er. And Toby is a third person masculine. Dritter Person masculine. And we address him as er. He. Third person neutral. Neutrum. S. S. So if two people are discussing something neutral, that may be a non-living being or a living being as well. So here they're talking about the baby and they say S. S. S spielt. The baby is playing. Third person singular, singular, feminine, sie. Sie. She. So it's a z. It's written as S, but we say z. Z. Repeat after me. Z. She. Now if we are discussing more than one person, again it's z. That's they. In English we say they. When we talk about more than one person, then we call them they. Z. Now we have learnt about three z's. The first z is you. That's the formal you, z. And we also learned that third person feminine is also z, and third person plural is also z. So for they also we say z. So how do we know which z are we referring to? This we'll learn in the next session when we learn the verbs. So stay tuned, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on the next session on verbs. Let's just sum up what we did today. First person singular, first person singular, ich. That's the speaker, or it could be the speaker plus one or more person, and then they would call themselves wir. Now this wir could also include the listener, I, you, and some more people. But remember that when we say wir, the speaker is always a part of that group. So remember that. Second person, we have a formal and an informal you. Informal you, du, and formal you, zi. Like we have in Hindi, tum and aap. Similarly, it's du and zi. Second person plural, it's ear, you all, ear. Third person singular, er, he, or sie, she, or s, it. Or if it's more than one person, sie, that's they. So it's ich, I, du, you, that's the informal you, er, he, es, it, sie, she, wir, we, ihr, you all, sie, the formal you, and sie as in they. So that was about pronouns. We'll learn about all these three z's in the next session. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And do let me know in the comments how you found this session. So, see you till next time. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Ciao. Bis bald.